If you've ever wondered what it's like to go on an influencer work trip, in this case, I attended 2 conferences back to back. First, the YouTube Holiday House in LA, and then a few days later on to the Amazon Creator Summit in Palm Springs, then you have come to the right place. And if you're watching this and wondering, how the heck can I relate to this at all? Who goes to these things other than influencers? Well, I have put together all the outfits that I wore for all the days. Travel outfits, work type outfits, business casual outfits, loungewear outfits. I think all of these are very wearable, well outside the small amount of people that are attending an influencer event. And if you want an amazing last minute, easy Halloween costume idea, you are in the right place. So this was a very unique opportunity in that I had 2 basically back-to-back influencer events that were both in Southern California and only a few days apart. So instead of flying out to one and then coming home and then flying back to the other one and coming home, I decided to fly out on a Wednesday evening to attend the next day event for YouTube in LA and then stay because starting Sunday afternoon, I had the Amazon event in Palm Springs. So let's go through day by day and I'll insert the footage as I can. Alrighty, so first we fly to LA. So I needed a travel outfit and I also knew that when I was getting there, all of us were staying in the same hotel. YouTube put us up in the same hotel, Hotel June. So we were all a bunch of us were gonna meet for dinner and hang out. And it's the first time a lot of us have seen each other in quite a long time. This white tee, this is my go-to, my favorite, because it's casual, but because of the fabric and the way it drapes, easily dressed up. So I'm planning on wearing this with some blazers later in the week. And then these are Soma separates. They're Modal line, which I've been raving about for weeks, if not months. I have shown a lot of the pieces in black. This is the Ecru or cream, obviously. And then I think they've since released 1 or 2 more colors as well. I love the patch pocket. I'm wearing this outfit straight from the airport to have dinner with Kelly and Christina from Mommy's Makeup and Moscato and Lisa from Lisa D1. So this is gonna have to suffice. I also have packed in my carry-on my big J. Crew cashmere scarf. Why that one and not my Quince one? Because it's camel and it goes better with this than the Quince one that I have that is in gray. One feature I really like about this jacket in particular is that it has a double zip. So it doesn't just zip all the way up and then you can turn this into basically a mock neck, but because you can also unzip from the bottom, it won't pull as much across my hips. It does give a little more definition, not a ton. It has a little notch here. Love the pockets for the airport. And then I have, these are running a little lower in stock, but these are probably my go-to loafers because they have the more of a gum sole, so they feel like a sneaker, but they kind of elevate an outfit a little bit more. And I'm planning on wearing these with a bunch of outfits when I get to California. I think a way to kind of elevate a very casual look is to go with off-white or cream, very understated elegance while you are absolutely wearing loungewear. And another way to elevate the outfit and make it more wearable outside of, say, running errands is to not wear the sneakers that would generally be my first choice and go with a pair of cream or off-white loafers. I'm actually wearing the same t-shirt underneath. It's very blousy and drapey. It's not just a basic cotton. It's more of a modal feeling fabric, very loose. And you absolutely can pair white and creams together. This is what I wore on the plane and then honestly straight to dinner. Our flight landed at 5. We had dinner reservations at 6:30. That is cutting it close in LA. I truly underestimated what traffic is like in LA. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. Hello and welcome to our first of I think 3 hotel rooms on this trip. So I am currently at the Hotel June in West LA. So let me show you around my very Spartan room, and we literally just walked in the door from the airport and I have to be downstairs in 20 minutes. So normally you're gonna see a nice pretty tidy room. Not the case right now. We're still in the middle of kind of unpacking. I'm gonna have to do wide angle because it's tight quarters. There's the closet. It's very small. Here is the bathroom, also very small. As you can see, this is how I love it when there's a hook right by the sink. It's small, but it's well put together. There's this nice shelf to hold all the things. It's lovely. Okay, moving on. We have a bench. We have lots of suitcases, don't judge me. We have my very handsome husband who has his clubs with him because he's touring the golf courses of Southern California this week. We have a table, a bench. It's nice. Have I bashed my shins into this like twice already in the 5 minutes I've been here? Yes, I have. And then we have this great view of a parking deck. So that's the room. It's fine. it's the company that counts. I've got him, and I'm running downstairs to meet Kelly, Christina, Lisa, and a new friend, Christina, that you're gonna meet in just a minute. Here, so you guys can talk about whatever you want. I'm just gonna put your channel names underneath your head. I'm really trying to make content better.
Not be sales. Oh, that's me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, that looks so good. It's so cute. Oh, look. So dinner was time to reunite with some old friends. I had dinner with Lisa D1 and Kelly and Christina from Mommy's Makeup and Moscato. And then my new friend, Christina Mascari, and I will link her channel in all of the places. She turned out to be absolutely lovely. And I have to say that that was the general vibe for the whole YouTube event. I rarely get to be surrounded by other YouTubers. Mostly when I go to influencer conferences, they're more about the Instagrammers and the girls who used to be bloggers. And I have to say that YouTubers, it's a different ball of wax, and they are a lot more outgoing and collaborative and friendly. And so the whole YouTube day, in case I don't get to mention this, was incredible. In previous YouTube events, I have either led a class or got to sit on the main stage in a panel. And then this year, I actually got to lead sort of a workshop, more of a facilitator than actually teaching anything. So I did want to dress a little bit more extra, let's say, than I usually do. Okay, so this is why I'm officially at Holiday House, is I am in the fashion filming station, the women's fashion filming station. And in a few minutes, the attendees of Holiday House are going to be coming in groups, and they're going to go to the filming station that is closely associated with their niche. And I'm going to take them, I'll flip the camera in a second, and they can look through the products, they can familiarize themselves with some brands that are on the YouTube shopping platform, many of which y'all are very familiar with, and they can practice making short form content while we're here. And then hopefully I can help lead them through some shop talk and how to make better content, and hopefully learn a lot from them as well, because I am by no means an expert. So, hello. So I'm going to take you around my little filming station really quickly because group one is coming in right now. So here is the fashion area. Some of you should recognize these oversized crewnecks from Quince. We have some J. Crew stuff. Uniqlo. Isn't this a gorgeous color? I did not even know Crocs made bags like that. A lot of Madewell products. This is from QVC and more, but I think I need to do my job and start greeting people, so I'll pop by later. But I also know from going to enough of these YouTube conferences that, especially with just creatives in general, we lean towards the casual more and a little more comfortable. We're not so interested in making it a fashion show like LTK Con has been in years past, where it's all about the outfits and the photo ops. This, like I said, YouTube stuff is a lot different. Let's take a quick look in the dark at today's outfit. I will talk you through it. So this is a denim blazer from Michael Kors, and I just love all the details. I love the tie waist. With an hourglass figure and a more petite frame, this is a more flattering shape for me, whether it's this particular jacket or anyone. I always look for a belted blazer. Love that. And then these are the coordinating jeans, and I just have a Quince tank top underneath, and I actually do have a Michael Kors bag, but I just wanted a bigger satchel so I can haul a bunch of stuff. It's technically a tote. Got it during the anniversary sale, but I think it's on sale again. I'm actually wearing Michael Kors earrings, which I don't know if you can see the little gold ball or the little pave ball in the back. You can pop them in reverse and have the pave ball facing out. But anyway, this is the whole look. So many people stop me and ask me if this was a Veronica Beard outfit, and it's Michael Kors. And while Michael Kors is not extremely budget friendly, it's definitely not at the Veronica Beard price point. So if you're looking for something more in the mid to upper range, I am so impressed with the quality of this. So let's take a look at some of the behind the scenes footage that I shot, and we're gonna end that with my new headshot. And when I say new, honestly, my first headshot that I've ever had professionally done.
One of the things we know, a lot of people, I know some of you are using description links and those things. You can't click on links from a living room experience. No. So we are building what's working, what's not working, what we can do better. We love that. And most importantly, you show the world what's possible when you take creativity and Can
you imagine coming here to work every day?
I know.
Like, how do they get anything done here? Let's go, ladies. Let's go. Look at these flowers. My salvia does not look like that.
Woo. Boy,
Now the next morning, if you're keeping track, we're now on to Friday of that week. It was checkout time for all of the YouTubers, and that was when I finally got to get pictures with a lot of my friends that I didn't get to actually sit still and take a picture with. And then my husband and I went on to go to my niece's house and meet more of her roommates. And I had a giant, not just one, but 2 giant goodie bags from YouTube that I went through. About half I kept and brought home, and you'll see some of that stuff as I share things in videos that I think you'd be interested in. But about half of it I figured my niece and her roommates would enjoy a lot more. So we stopped by her house, dumped off all that stuff there, and then she gave us a tour of the USC campus. Got to have lunch at her sorority house, and it was amazing. Probably the second best day of my entire trip was getting to see that campus, which is stunning, and hang out with my niece for most of the day. As for the outfit for that day, I knew I was going to be in the car for a little bit and just kind of lounging around. So more loungewear. This is an Air Essentials Pique set from Spanx. What I really like about this set is it's the Pique fabric. If I'm saying that wrong, it's fine. You don't need to correct me. And what I especially like about the pants, because Spanx usually doesn't do this, is that they have pockets. Even the sorority girls were asking me where I got my outfit. So if they approve of it, then extra thumbs up. And like I mentioned loafers before, to elevate this outfit a little bit, I went with these Italian leather Horsebit loafers. Everyone thought they were from Gucci. They are not. They are Quince. I did not realize we would be walking 10,000 steps around the USC campus, and I thought, uh-oh, how is this gonna go? Especially because I'm still recovering from a torn calf muscle that's definitely about 95% there. I walked, like I said, 10,000 steps, no blisters, no sore legs. I felt like $1 million. I just ordered a second pair of these loafers in another color. I mentioned LA traffic earlier, had no idea. When we mapped out how long it was gonna take us to drive to Palm Springs, it was like 2 hours. No, it was closer to 4 on a Friday afternoon. I can't even remember what happened Friday night. I think we ordered room service when we get back to the hotel. It's kind of a blur. That was crazy. I can just say that on the way back, it was just under 2 hours. So traffic is very unpredictable in LA. Okay, welcome to the Renaissance Indian Wells, our new home for the next, I think it's 4 nights, I can't remember. This is really nice. I really like this layout. I like that the bathroom has the closet. That's kind of set up how my house is at home, so I like that. We have some very traditional Palm Springs art, and then our bellman placed all of our luggage so it would be easily unpacked, which is really sweet. We have a little wet bar situation. Love a Keurig. There's a fridge in there and, I don't know, space. This is all dresser space, drawers. Have this little lounge area, which is super nice. Michael has his reason for being here right there. He's so happy. And then we have this beautiful view out this really nice patio. Gorgeous mountain view. Sun is setting. That's the view. I'm gonna settle in and fully unpack this time. Good morning. Is the light terrible? Kind of, but I wanted to share this pajama set that I got as gifting from the YouTube event, and I'm not taking off my house coat because I'm not wearing a bra and we're keeping this PG friendly. But this is a long sleeve, pajama set from Skims. I've never owned anything from Skims. In spending the day with my niece and her friends who are college age, Skims they love all the Skims stuff. So their underwear is amazing. I'll take their word for it. I can tell you that the pajama set is incredible. Little detail that I really like is that the drawstring is inside, so it lays flat. Just a little thing. Michael saw me into this morning. I mean, obviously he saw last night, but when I was walking around the room, he said, you could walk around in that outfit. It's really cute. So yeah, it has really fine ribbing, but it's really super soft. It's thin, it's drapey and fluid. Doesn't have pockets. I would say that would be something I would have liked to have seen, but super comfortable to sleep in, did not get overheated. I guess this is gonna be a huge gift for holiday, whether it's for yourself or if you want to impress someone in the Gen Z range. But I gotta tell you, as a, what am I, Gen X? I would totally want another one of these for holiday too. So, all right, I'm gonna get in the shower and put on the first of, I think, 2 different outfits today. I'm on my way to go to breakfast with my husband and his brother, my brother-in-law. He's in to play golf with Michael while we're here. So I've heard the key to dressing in Palm Springs this time of year is layers. As someone coming from San Antonio, where it's still in the 90s, I think it's only 62, 63 right now, which is fall weather for us. So outer layer is my favorite cashmere cardigan. I now have it in 2 colors and a cashmere cotton blend. It's a dolman sleeve, shorter sleeve, like elbow length. So that'll be my base layer. And then these pants go in and out of stock. So if they're out of stock, bookmark this and come back. These are my favorite pants. They're the perfect length on me. I'm 5'4". They hit just above the ankle. They're so soft. Love the patch pockets. They do come in other colors seasonally. I have these in white, and there's a longer version of these that I love. Also a dark denim version of these that I love. And then this is the Madewell shopper tote that I was gifted at the YouTube Holiday House event, and it's my first time using her. And I'm bringing this bigger bag because after breakfast I have a spa appointment. I want to be able to throw my iPad in here and kind of chill out, getting my spa treatment, which is some weird compression thing for my legs, which I'm hoping will help with my sore legs from standing up for like 8 hours at the YouTube conference and just helping with that sore leg. So this is the outfit of the day. Oh, my lip combo it's a Lawless lip balm, and I can't remember which one, but I'll put it in the description box, topped with the Clarins Lip Perfector in number 7, which I think also can't remember the exact name. But I'm loving this for an everyday look. And that's it. Let's go take on the day. Saturday, I did get to go to breakfast with my husband and his brother. That was fun to hang out. I have known my brother-in-law for 30 some odd years now, since I was 21 years old. So he is like a big brother to me, and it was really fun to hang out with him for a little bit. Then Saturday night was another late evening because we had to account for the guys getting in their full 18 holes. And the 3 of us went to dinner at, I'd say, a pretty nice Italian restaurant on the main strip in Indian Wells called Mama Gina's, maybe. Hey everyone, second outfit of the day, going to dinner with Michael and his brother, my brother-in-law. So I decided to get a little dressed. So this is actually something you've seen many times before, happens to be from Amazon. That's not why I picked it. And then some clear strap shoes that are also from Amazon, but I think they're sold out, so I will link to something comparable. Handbag from Amazon. Does it match perfectly? Kinda, sort of, but we're gonna go with it. Cool feature. You can unsnap it and make it a shoulder bag instead of just a top handle, which I think I might do. And then I'm bringing my Ecru cashmere wrap because I just get cold. Amazon earrings, Ecru factory bracelet. You're gonna see it on repeat over the next few days. And Dior lipstick, Celestial Rose. All right, I'm hungry. Let's go. Okay, just got back from dinner and found some goodies in our room. Some itinerary, invitation stuff. We're doing pickleball with pros tomorrow in Amazon leadership. So I now have another paddleball racket. That is cool. A white button-down shirt, but look at this. When you have a name like Marnie and you have anything monogram, that's pretty cute. I guess it's just a white button-down shirt. I haven't even looked to see what's in. I've never had a pickleball bag. I don't know if it's empty or not. Let's see. It'll be fine for me if it's empty. Oh, no, there's something. Oh, the pickleball racket. No, I don't know what this is. Somebody who plays sports tell me. I don't know what this is. Some sort of insulated thing. Anyway, it is not full of more merch, I don't think. Thank goodness. But, oh, wait, you know what? There's a strap in here. Okay, can you tell I'm really tired? We haven't even started on this event yet. Anyway, it's adorable. I think it's super cute. I don't know what this has to do with anything, but I love it. And now I'm going to bed because tomorrow is pickleball at 4 p.m. and then dinner with the Amazon team does not even start till 8 o'clock at night, which honestly is normally when I am putting on my pajamas. So gotta rest up for tomorrow. Outfit of the day, number 1, because while I think I'm pretty good at getting my face covered in makeup to look presentable, hair is always touch and go. This is what's left of my blowout that I had done on Tuesday. So I haven't washed my hair since. The desert loves me. I love this. But now it's time to go get my hair blown out at like a blow dry place somewhere here in Indian Wells. So button down shirt because 1, it's cold as far as a Texan is concerned, and 2, then I won't mess up my hair as much when I change into outfits 2 and 3. So button down shirt. This one's from Quinn's. I love it. Like this is just, I love this whole look. And then these are my favorite pants from Amazon. They have the pleated kind of wide leg look, comes in 3 inseam lengths. I think I'm wearing the middle length pockets. Little style tip here. Don't button it all the way. It makes you look very boxy. You can unbutton, actually if I wanted to look a little even more cuter, this, and if you want to take it a step farther, fold it in, get your stitch fix, you know, the little tagger thingy, basically staple it so that it stays like this, and then see how that's elongating? You pop your collar out. It's a different look. And then these are some older Sam Edelman loafers that I'm pretty sure are still available, and I will link. These are super comfortable because they have the gum sole, so they're kind of like sneakers. And then outfit 2 will be for pickleball, and outfit 3 will be for the dinner, and I'll be back to share that. I am off to the first official event of this thing, pickleball with the heads of the Amazon influencer program and I think 19 other ladies. This is part of a set that has the matching track pants. If you're a longtime watcher, you've seen it before. And then I'm wearing it because it's freezing inside, but the minute I step outside, it's 90 degrees. And then this is a little sleeveless tennis/golf dress. This one doesn't have the pockets, has a lot of little cute pleats. It does have the matching pants with the pockets. This is it. Got my trusty on clouds, and I'm not actually going to do any physical activity, but I will look at, oh, and I also have my Texas hat to put on, you know, to represent. And I'm not putting my hair up in a ponytail because I just had my hair blown out, and the last thing I'm going to do is put like a crease in this hair. The hat's okay, I can zhuzh up some volume, but we're not messing with this. So, game on.
Yes. We need to know how to do this. Yes. Yes, well done, Chris. Okay, I get you another one. No, you can get. Yeah. Chris is like, I'm starting to get sweaty before we even play. Thank you. Oh yeah,
And this is what I could be doing if I had fully functional legs. But this is way more fun to watch everybody else try. And they're doing an amazing job. And then we have more. We have a celebrity photographer here, and she took some of my pictures. And then we have more going on at the court over there. And we have the Amazon team people, and it's really fun. This is probably one of my top 2 favorite pieces from this week. This is a faux leather, vegan leather, if you will, outfit. And it's so fun. It has a higher neck. And this is there's no loops. It just, oh, you know what? There are loops. Okay, hang on. I got to retie this, but this belt is just fabulous. And it just comes completely off. It's just a sash. Zips up the back, and I'm here by myself and managed to not contort too terribly to do it. These are the shoes I wore for the YouTube event, and I will be wearing throughout the whole week. Back with this little bag again. I also have my Ecru Cashmere wrap because I think it's going to be cold. And I'm glad I do this videos because I didn't even notice the belt loops before. That's odd. Then I have my Nomad earrings. I think they're still available from Dean Davidson. And I don't have my lipstick on yet, but I do have my Benefit lip tint, Benetint on. So even if my lipstick wears off, this shall hopefully be still around. Starting a dinner at 8 o'clock at night because that's just what we want to do before we have to be at an event at 8 a.m. the next morning. Okay, I'm not going to sound ungrateful. So that is tonight's little dinner look, and then tomorrow kicks off the actual conference. Say hi. There's Stefana. Am I gonna be on here? hope so, if you don't mind. Okay, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Good morning and welcome to the first official day of the Amazon Creator Summit. For this, I'm going business casual. This is the highlight of the outfit, brand new from Amazon, at least brand new to me. Love the tweed, love the colors. I really love the opalescent fringe down the front and the mother of pearl buttons. Note, it doesn't actually button. It's just gonna stay open. I'm wearing just a workout tank underneath, but I like the higher neck and I like how it's all drapey. My Ecru factory statement necklace, it's a staple now. And then these are last year's Chico's trouser jeans. They have just released a new pair that I ordered that arrived too late. It is sitting in my house. It's just a little, even I'd say darker wash than this. Cannot wait to try those on in real life, but I will link to the new ones. And then these are the heels that are getting me through the entire week. And then I pulled out my trusty medium Nikki because she's the perfect size for a conference. I can put all the conference materials, pens, all the things, external batteries. And I can also wear a crossbody when I start getting tired. Earrings are the Michael Kors earrings. And I'll list all the makeup somewhere at some point, but it's the same stuff I've been wearing this whole week. That's it. Wish me luck. It's time to mingle and learn some stuff. This is actually the blazer that I was going to wear on the second day. I packed two options because I wasn't sure. Yes, Palm Springs is warm outside, but a lot of the conference is inside where it is always freezing in a conference hall, and I was right. Freezing. This was what I was going to wear. More on that later. And look at the details on these buttons. I think they're like a hammered brass look. They're beautiful. It has pockets on the bottom here. These are functional. I'm wearing it layered over that same shirt from earlier in the week. This is what I would have worn. I'll get to second day in a moment. Sort of a tweedy feel, doesn't feel cheap at all, definitely feels well constructed. This never made it to the Tuesday event, but more on that later. So that was another full day of listening to panels and learning about some new releases, important dates for holiday stuff.
Okay, we're waiting for main stage, and this is Andrea. I will be tagging everybody. You've met Dana before. We're old YouTube buddies. This is my new buddy, Instagram. So I'll make sure everybody's listed below. And we are just at the main stage. Lean in, ladies. We're at main stage waiting for what is now? Boosting workshop. So we'll see. And everyone's trying to get their picture taken in front of the stage.
And then at the end of the day, they gave us our goodie bag, which I am not kidding, had to weigh at least 60 pounds. I just dragged the goodie bag. This is the first year they've allowed us to get our goodie bag early. Normally they make you wait to the very end of the conference, last speech or session of the day. You're exhausted. Now I know why they did this early. Okay, first of all, I'm not even joking. It easily weighs 60 to 70 pounds. And my hotel room is not quite the farthest away. There's two hotel rooms farthest away from the elevators. So let me turn the camera around so you can see what I'm dealing with. So this looks not that big. So to scale, I'm trying to think, like my handbag, which is pretty big, looks like a little clutch next to this thing. I haven't even dug in here. Yes, I put my shoes in there. There's no way. My calves are on fire, but there's like an entire set of towels. Two sets of slippers. Like, I am excited to dig in here. I am stopping by my niece's house in LA on the way out. The one that's a student at USC, and anything that I think she will love or her housemates will love, I'll probably leave with her, but somehow most of this is gonna come home with me. We shall see. You will be seeing some of those goodie bag things later on after I played with some stuff and decided if I think you're gonna enjoy it or not. If I don't love it, you're not gonna see it. So Monday evening was a Halloween party, which I will be honest, was not really looking forward to attending. Didn't see how this had anything to do with me learning how to be a better content creator or a way to network because the music is gonna be loud and you're going to be screaming at each other. But I also thought it'd be a fun opportunity to find a Halloween costume for someone who didn't really want to bother with a Halloween costume. Now, unfortunately, we had a family emergency. Everything turned out to be fine, but at the time we didn't know that. So Michael and I immediately, right around 6 o'clock, packed up and drove back out to LA to fly home first thing Tuesday morning. I missed the Monday night Halloween party and I missed the entire second day of the Amazon conference, but I do want to show you the outfits that I did intend on wearing Monday night and Tuesday. But let me show you what I would have worn to the Halloween party. So I love this idea, this butterfly costume, because you can get it overnight delivery, comes in a lot of different colors, and just throw it on over a black outfit. Now I'm wearing this with the black dress I ordered. It's just a basic cotton maxi dress, typical of what you find on Amazon. It does have some nice ruching and it has pockets. Went with a dress because I figured it's dressier for a party, but honestly, I think this works better with just black pants or black leggings and a black fitted top, so then you look more like the body of the butterfly. The little mask thing comes with it. It also came with this funky antenna thing that I didn't even bother with. It's an easy outfit. If all you have to do is answer the door for trick-or-treaters, it has loops that go over your fingers, so you have the cape, but you can still use your arms and stuff. I think this is fantastic. On to Tuesday, I packed 2 options for blazers. Same pair of Ecru jeans either way. Limited sizing left on this one. I will link to a new pair that I found from Amazon that's a little bit of a heavier denim, feels more premium, but I didn't pack it because I thought they'd be too heavy for Palm Springs. So this was the backup plan, but this is what I had intended to wear on Tuesday. You've seen this before. I didn't order it for the conference. It's a tweed, but it's short sleeve. It does come in a lot of other colors, and there are definitely more fall-like colors available, but I figured let's not be wasteful. I already have this pretty butter yellow, and it's still a trending color even as we make our way into fall, especially since it was 90-something degrees at the Amazon conference, and a lot of it was outside. The pretty yellow totally would have worked. I did wear the same pair of suede slingback pointed toe block heel shoes the whole conference. I wore it to the YouTube event. I wore it to Sunday night dinner. I wore it all day at the Monday event. My feet never hurt. Love them. Cannot recommend those shoes enough. They're gonna be definitely one of my most worn pairs of shoes, at least based on the last week of wear throughout the rest of the fall. And then for the drive back to LA, so that was kind of, not planned to go when it did. So I changed out of my outfit quickly and changed into my travel outfit, which I then wore the next morning. So the 4-hour drive was more like an hour and 50 minutes coming back to LA. And I went with another couple of favorites that you've seen before. The modal kind of sweatshirt type top, but it's a short sleeve top, and then the matching modal pleated pants. I love these. I cannot stress how comfortable they are, how put together I felt in them, and then back with the oversized cashmere sweater because it's always freezing in hotels, airports, and airplanes. I just had a little bit of, I wouldn't call it life advice, just some insights into what I sort of picked up along this trip, and it's kind of conflicting, so just apply it as it works for you. The first is I do strongly believe it's important to go out of your comfort zone and try new things and do new things and meet new people, and you're never too old to do any of that. In fact, the older we get, the more important I think it is to change and adapt. It's kind of like Darwin, adapt or die. Definitely adapt. But at the same time, if you're feeling like this isn't for me, I don't want to play this game, I'm doing just fine without it, I feel like no matter what type of work you're in, you can find a path that works for you. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. As long as what you're doing is honorable and ethical and above board, you don't always have to do what the large group is doing. I know I'm being a little bit vague. I don't want to insult either one of my hosts. I had an amazing time at both events. YouTube by far was the outstanding experience for me because I am a YouTuber, so those are my people. I did learn a lot about myself attending the Amazon conference. I really didn't have any close friends there from this community, so I had to learn how to extend myself and introduce myself to virtual strangers and find people to hang out with. Hello, Rowdy. But I also learned that it's okay to be by yourself and kind of just observe the crowd and learn a lot that way. I know this is a longer video. I could talk to you for at least another hour about all of my experiences, but what's most important to me is that you do go check out all of my friends that I either already had before I got to this or made along the way. So do please check out all the links and all the information down in the description box. That's also pinned to the very first comment. And if you have any questions or you want more insight about my experience, please do not hesitate to ask me in the comments and I can expand more there. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you had fun. I am so glad to be back home, and I will see you in the next one.